Now to North Carolina and the growing outrage after a high school senior was denied his diploma for walking across the graduation stage draped in the Mexican flag. The teen arguing it was his attempt to honor his heritage, but the school demanding an apology, saying he violated dress code. Here's ABC's Ike Ejiachi.
It's a moment every teenager remembers. Tonight, Ever Lopez will remember his graduation for the wrong reasons. The ceremony at Asheboro High School in North Carolina momentarily pausing when Lopez, seen here with a Mexican flag around his back, walks up to get his diploma and is denied it because of that flag.
At that moment, we didn't realize any of school officials come up to him, tell him, hey, take that off.
Adolfo Hurtado, Lopez's cousin, watching as Lopez and the principal speak.
As he gets called up, we see that she leans over and pauses the ceremony, and that's when we notice he starts to reach for his flag.
Lopez given the diploma holder, but told he won't get the diploma because he's violating dress code. The school saying in statements the incident is not about the Mexican flag, adding they strongly support our students' expression of their heritage, but go on to highlight the dress code allowing for decoration only on the graduation cap.
He says he's not going to apologize because he doesn't believe that he created the disruption.
Tonight, the school says it's reevaluating his dress code policy and is working with Lopez and his family so that he'll receive his diploma. Whit?
Ike, thank you.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine across the four winds of the earth in all truth, therein, and sincerity. On Lamar Ariyah from the Mississippi camp, Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. Now, as you've seen on the clip, there's a student by the name of Ever Lopez who was denied his diploma because of wearing a Mexican flag over his graduation gown. Now, that's really a small issue, and it shouldn't be, in my opinion, which my opinion don't matter, I'm just throwing this out there, shouldn't be a big issue. The man has completed all the requirements to get his diploma. And I'm pretty sure a dress code wasn't a requirement or a test to pass to receive your diploma. Let's see, Esau, man, if one of the Edomites would have had on American flag, or, you know, Moab would have been having on their flag, or Ammon had on their flag, or so, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been such a issue. But, you know, we know through the Spirit, because this is an Israelite, which is a descendant of Issachar, a son of Jacob. And, you know, the curses, the hatred, you know, the bitterness, the jealousy, it's all spiritual, man. Because, you know, this is really crazy, man. What difference did it make? So she was willing to hand him a diploma cover without his diploma in it. If you could have just left the damn diploma in there and be like, hell, I'm glad you out of here. We ain't got to worry about this shit no more. But, you know, that's Esau. So I'm going to read a little bit of the article. I mean, pretty much most of it was said, but I'm just going to read a little bit. Then we'll bring out some scriptures. Lord willing, this is edifying. And this was printed June the 5th, 2021. And it says, North Carolina student denied diploma after wearing Mexican flag over graduation gown. I did it for my family, student Ever Lopez said. High school senior high school senior denied diploma after wearing Mexican flag The teen was denied his diploma after walking across the graduation stage draped in the Mexican flag. Adolfo Hurtado, a North Carolina student, was denied his diploma for wearing a Mexican flag over his graduation gown. Ever Lopez draped a Mexican flag over his blue gown at Ashabaro High School's graduation ceremony Thursday night. So just because he threw over this flag, he was denied his diploma, which he had already done all the legal requirements, all the required curriculums to be able to receive his diploma at graduation. That's why he was there, because all his curriculums or all his classes has been, they had been taken care of. They was accomplished. But yet and still, Esau denies him what he has earned. And that's the devil for you, man. I'm going to get a few scriptures, then I'm going to close it out. This is going to be a quick lesson. I ran across this article, and I had seen it on the news, but, this morning through the Spirit, picked up my phone, and it was just sitting in my face. So I said, through the Spirit, let me just do a quick vid on it. All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So he hated Jacob to the point he wanted to slay him, man, his own brother, because of the birthright, that he feel was stolen from him. But it was the Lord's will for Jacob to receive his blessing. That's why it happened the way it did. That's why when Jacob was, assisted by his mother to put on the goat hair and some of Esau's clothes and take the vengeance to his father, he got that blessing because that was the will of the Lord. That's the way it's supposed to happen. And Esau hated him for it and wanted to kill him. And who is Esau today? It's the so-called white man, the so-called white race, which is the nation of Esau, Edom, the Edomites, so-called white man, so-called white woman, white children, so-called white children, the so-called white race. Okay? And that hatred is within their spirit that they still continue to have for Jacob and his offspring, which is his 12 sons, and Issachar is one of the 12. One of the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Mexicans. All right? So this is the... Hold on, wait a minute. Get another scripture here, and then I'm going to close it out. All right, this is going to be the book of Ezekiel. And let's see if we're going to go to starting at verse 5. And it reads, this is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. And it reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, our power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So basically, these Edomites are going to get what they deserve, man, because they've been killing off the children of Israel, man, for centuries. But they can't get rid of us. We are as the sand of the sea, and the Lord said, the nation of Israel, roughly paraphrasing, will continue as long as the sun and the moon stands, man. And see, this perpetual hatred is for Jacob and his descendants, man. The nation of Israel, the 12 sons, and all the offsprings thereof. And this is part of it, because Issachar is what they call today the Mexicans, you know. And this principle has the spirit of an Edomite, because she is an Edomite. Hated to see that flag, because they're considered savages. What they kind of say, the MS-13 or M13, whatever, gang members or whatever. And her spirit just couldn't allow this Israelite to get his diploma, you know, and just continue on, because that hatred, that perpetual hatred. So, yeah, this is just a quick vid that I want to do real quick, you know, through the spirit. Just showing this perpetual hatred that continues on, that Esau has for Jacob. And this is a primary example of it. All right, so Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.